Hey guys, so today I'm going to be showing you a video of how I take care of my curly and textured hair. There's not much to it, but it is a process, and I think it's important for people to know, if this is the kind of hair you're going to be taking care of. So, as many of you can tell, my hair is soaking wet right now, and before I start my routine, this is what I usually do: is I get my hair completely soaked. Otherwise, when I start to comb my hair, it can hurt pretty bad, and I can even pull out some of my hair. So, to start off, I'm just gonna use this hair pick I've got to just kind of pick out my hair and, get out all those curls and tangles that I've had going on. And usually in the mornings, I spend about, a good 10-15 minutes doing this. But, I won't spend as much time doing that right now. So as you can see, I'm kind of just going through my hair, getting all those tangles out, and just kind of working my way through. As I mentioned before, it's always good that your hair is, wet while you're doing this, because otherwise you will be pulling out a lot of your hair, and it does suck. It does hurt quite a bit. So, just kind of continuing this, trying to make some small talk in between so it's not just me combing my hair. But now that I've combed some of that out, I usually like to go ahead and, take my towel and I'll just kind of get some of the dampness out. So I'll just go like this and, get some of that water that's out of my hair. Now you don't need this anymore. And, it looks kind of funny, but it's just the beginning. Now I'll keep going on and just kind of run this pick through. It's not as wet anymore, so a lot of my hair is starting to get a little bit more tangled. But, that's okay. It happens. So one of the reasons why I think that this is very important is because, in today's society, hair is a pretty big deal. I mean, you go out, you want to look nice, everyone's doing their hair. But a lot of people, don't really focus on textured hair and how different it is. And, textured hair, really, you can't take care of it the same way you would like straight hair or just other kinds of hair, really. So that's my reason. Nothing crazy, nothing big. But yeah, just kind of keep going through the hair like this, and once it feels right to you to stop is really whenever you can. So next, what I will show for you guys is this hydrating mist that I use by Pattern. Basically, it just keeps my hair moist, keeps it from tangling, and it just kind of gives it an overall really nice shine. Another thing with my hair, for example, and with a lot of other people's textured hair, is when it dries out, it will kind of coil and it won't really look that nice. You can't do much to it at that point. So using something like this is really good because it keeps those tangles from even showing up, so you can maintain your hairstyle all day long. So what I usually do is I just take this and I give myself a couple of good sprays all over, just like this. And then I will take my fingers and I'll just kind of run all that stuff through, get all of that moisture through my hair, and all the while just making sure that my hair isn't, losing out on that nutrition it needs and all that moisture it needs. Another thing, when using supplies like this, it's always best to put it in once your hair is already a little bit damp. If I were to put this in while my hair were dry, it would clump up, it would make my hair look pretty nasty and greasy, and overall it wouldn't do the job that it was meant to do. So we're just gonna keep doing this for a little bit, and eventually we can see the shape that I like to bring out with my hair. And you know, it's really to each their own. With this kind of hairstyle, there's a lot of things that you can do. There's so many things that you could you know, switch up and just make your own. So it's really just your preference and how you want to do your hair. And you know, these aren't tips that you can only use if you have textured hair, but you know, it definitely does help. But anyways, you can see I'm just kind of, you know, going through everything and making sure that my hair just looks the way that I want it to. And this can take, honestly, 10 minutes, or, you know, if I skipped a couple of those steps that I talked to you guys through earlier, some mornings this can take me about an hour, just because my hair will be so stubborn and so not able to comb, I guess you could say. You know, it's really just kind of tough to keep up with this hairstyle. Not hairstyle, I should say, like this kind of hair. This kind of hair is, you know, generally pretty hard to take care of, just because a lot of the things that are on the market right now for hair care product is catered towards a different kind of hairstyle. And so finding the right supplies is one of the big things. Finding the right kind of people. One of the biggest things for me, like when I go get my haircut, is finding someone who's actually able to look at this and go like, oh, I know what to do with that hair. That's pretty rare. So a lot of the times when you have hair like this, you kind of just rely on, you know, yourself and being able to figure out what your hair needs and how to maintain it, all that kind of stuff, you know. But as we can see, my hair is kind of coming out to a shape that I like, and from here I will just let it set, and I will let it dry for about, you know, 20 minutes, air dry, and then I'll come back with the pick and we'll do the same thing where I kind of just go through my hair with the pick and then shape it eventually to the way that I want. Anyways, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. I hope this was interesting to anyone. But you guys have a great day.